What's up, y'all? It's your girl. Y'all already know. Y entonces hoy we're gonna be making a video that has to do with oráculos, right? Jenny, can you turn it down? What am I talking about? Oráculos, right? Okay. Oráculos, basically, what it is. Jaden, can I get that green bag, please? Thank you. So oráculos, basically what it is. Can I get the whipped cream, please? I'm having my coffee early in the morning and I woke up with a lot of energy and I slept really good. And I'm about to go do a little jog. It's beautiful outside. Ride my bike and go and do a little jog. And like I promised y'all, last week I'm gonna be doing the meditation affirmations every Sunday just for fun. Oh my god, coffee with a little bit of the Delight cold foam is fire. Okay, so oráculos basically is oráculos is, let me put my it's like a form of cards. They're cards, right, that are created by people. Obviously not, well, hold up, some of them are created by AI too. Ain't no telling what it is, you know. In this era that we live in, ain't no telling if whatever that you're buying at the store, like a book or you just don't know. Ain't no telling if the information that you are obtaining from a book, a person like me, it's just no telling if it's like real, like if it's like coming from the heart, or are these people just saying stuff because it's just things that they've heard, right? It's not something that you're able to tell. And that's the scary part. That's really the scary part. And so oráculos, let's look it up. Pero basically as I was saying, so they're little cards like these. I'm telling you, I woke up with a lot of energy today. Like, whoa. And it's crazy. But they're cards. And they're created, they usually have like a little picture. They have like little pictures, and they have like numbers, and they have like a message like that, you know. That's what it is. Some of them are, like I mentioned, created by humans. Some of them are created by robotic machinery like AI. And that's just what it is, you know. But what I dreamed about last night was that these oráculos, these oracle cards, they're instincts of a person, right? They're instincts, their thoughts, everything like that, ideas of the individual who created the deck of those cards, right? And like if somebody purchases the deck, they hold that identity, that entity, you know, the person who created they hold it in their hands, right? But it's like when you you have somebody that you like, that you really want to be with in front of you, and you're touching them with your hands. You have them in your hands, right? But like, you can't really touch me, puppy. You really can't control, that person the way you think you can, because you just can't. And nor can you grab like one of your oracle cards that you shuffled, and then you like, ooh, like this one, perfect. Just an example, these two. This is like, to me, it looks like a ladybug. Like how do you say it? Like a ladybug. They say these are known to be like a good luck, like a ladybug. But some people are scared of ladybugs. Like, I know my daughter, terrified of ladybugs. Terrified. I don't care. Like, I pick them up and I'm like, and then I blow them away because they're ladybugs. Like, when my daughter drew this, that's the first thing I said. I'm like, baby, that's such a pretty ladybug. And I actually went like this. And she's like, no, mommy, it's boba. It's boba. I'm like, what? Boba? She goes, yeah, boba tea. Like boba. I'm like, oh. And then I was able to see the little straw right here. And I'm like, well, that makes sense, So let's say, to me, my first idea was a ladybug, right? That's what I see. I'm like, back to the you like, back to whoever you have, like, let's just say the monkey. Okay, just okay. Okay. A ladybug. And I'm like, okay, so when you're doing this, it like when you pick up an oracle card and you are like a energy reader, whatever you want to call yourself, a tarot reader, whatever, a psychic, I don't know, whatever you want to call yourself, right? Then you have your clients coming over, or you do like what I do, like just, do it and post it, and just whoever gets the message, whoever it relates to, whoever doesn't, whoever, whatever, you just boom, let it go. You release what you have to say, because a lot of things, like, I'm gonna break it down to you, like a lot of things, like I have a lot of things to say, and I just don't have someone to say it to. People really tend to just be like, oh my God, Leslie, here you go again. Just shut up already. You talk too much. And I'm like, and I got tired of constantly getting that, like, from people. And there were people that were close to me, and I'm like, dang, like, I felt bad, But over my spiritual journey, I've learned that it's okay. Just because somebody doesn't want to hear me out, what I have to say, does not necessarily mean that they're not, like, they don't appreciate me, or they don't, it's just they're not ready spiritually to receive that message. And that's okay. And that's something that I didn't really understand before. And now I do. And now it's like I try to not say much. Like, if they don't want to talk to me, fine. If they don't like me, fine. And everything like that. Now, I say to myself for majority of the time, like, I just stick to myself and like, just stick to myself. Anyways, back to the explanation. So this is like a ladybug, right? And so let's just say this is somebody somebody special, right? Somebody special to me is coming to talk to me, right? And I'm going to be like, look, I'm going to be straight up with you. Like, sometimes I could be like a lady, you know, like really good and everything. I know what a lady is, you know. But sometimes I could be a bug too. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean is that, like, I'm a lady and I could hear you out and everything. But sometimes I get a little bit annoying. And you need to understand that. And I need you to understand that. Because if you don't understand that I'm a lady, but I'm also a bug, then I don't know what to tell. I don't know what to say. Like, I just, you have to understand me. And no, I'm not a boba. I'm not a boba. Like, I'm not dumb, you know. And I understand that you are not a bobo either. And I know that you understand what I'm saying. Do you? Okay, because later on, when I have to talk about something, you're gonna listen to me. Unless you tell me, you know what, baby, not right now. We're gonna talk about it later. Just hold up. Like, just, this is not the right time. But just give me a second. Let me, you know, and we're gonna talk about it. And then I'm gonna be like, okay, baby, cool. You know, like that. And that's what it is. Like, once you know about your powers as a woman, and a man knows the power of themselves as a man, you know, AI, people, you know, there's so many people right now doing tarot cards, tarot reading, energy reading, whatever. The same thing I'm doing. There's so many people doing it. And it's because we're going through that awakening, right? Some of us, and the awakening never ends. It's like every day. Like, you know, right now, what I'm saying right now may sound really smart, you know, but then in next week, I'm gonna go through a series of events that are gonna be like, whoa, like, change my perspective. And then I'm gonna be more advanced, right? So the spiritual awakening, or just the awakening in general, it just never ends. Like, it just keeps going on and 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 on until you die. Literally. I mean, I tell you, like, there's like I've seen so many like instances where, and I'm comfortable to say that because I've seen people in their deathbed, you know, their sick bed in hospitals and nursing homes and at home, personal relatives, like they're in bed, and you know, some are calm, some are anxious, some different, you know, different experiences that were in front of me. And you know, the only thing you could do is, like, really, you can't do nothing. You know, you can't really try to explain things to them so that they can feel better at that point, because at that point it's like they don't want to hear that. They you know, they don't. It's very hard. It's a very touchy field to try to, you know, because they're in the end of stage. Like, I feel weird knowing that I annoy people with my talk. Like, I don't want to say nothing because I don't want to get that person be uncomfortable. So I just be, you know, and you do the professional side of work, which is just take care of the individual, you know, and do the best job you can at that point. But okay, so the cards are made to create that interaction with different people, right? So this is just I was creating my cards that have words when my daughter was like, Mom, what are you doing? And she just came next to me and she started like, okay, I want to draw. And she started taking my index cards and then she started drawing. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And I just kept it there. But right now, boom, it helped me. connect. It made me like think about everything that I just spoke about, right? And that's just that. Let's say this one. And so if I can do it, you can do it too. You know what I'm saying? Like you can do it too. You just pick, when you go to like a spiritual store and you see cards and stuff, decks, you choose your deck and boom, like just yesterday, hold on. Just yesterday. Look, Jaden, who got this? Okay, boom. My son, we was over at the flea market, and he got this deck out of nowhere. He's like, "Look, Mom." I'm like, "What? What is this?" He's like, "Can you put it in your bag?" I'm like, "Sure." It's a deck of cards, and it says genuine draft. And that right there goes with what I'm talking about today in this video, and let's see what we get. Let's just see what we get. Let's see. Okay. So let's see. Let's see what cards spit out. Ooh. I really want to learn how to play cards. I know how to play 21, but I don't know how to play like other games. And I really want to. Jaden, come here real quick, because these cards are actually kind of big. Okay, never mind. I know you're busy. I'm just gonna go ahead and close my eyes and pick one. I'm gonna take one. And like I said, I don't really know cards, these type of cards like that. 8. Okay, I got 8. It's a clove. My phone. Jaden, call Grandpa. Here, Jay. Here. Tell Grandpa we're ready. And I got a clove, and it's an 8. 8 right there is infinity. Infinity, good luck. So, yeah. And that way of thinking is always gonna be there. It till infinite, till the day you die, and the cloves representing the 8 cloves representing good luck, right? It's destined to be this way at this moment. But I could start doing bad things, right? And this 8 can turn like this. And then guess what this moment tells me? Infinite good luck. Still. You see that? But it all depends on how the person is managing everything. I'm talking relationships. I'm talking your energy. I'm talking the way you communicate. I'm talking about the way you feel. I'm talking about how you present yourself to the world as a whole. I'm talking about how you think. I'm talking about how you see, how you view things, how you incorporate and connect the dots of the whole big picture, the whole movie, the whole cinematic series, reality show, whatever you want to call your life and what you're going through. That's just what it is. And it all depends on you. It all depends on you. Why? Because like this. I wrote this affirmation, and it says, soy inteligente y consciente y tengo control sobre mis acciones. That means I'm intelligent, I'm conscious, and I have control of my own actions. And that's that. So, like, but back to the scene. Can I do this? Like, can I like insert like this is my person, the person I'm building relationship. Can I like just insert this to them and like make them think that way? No. Can I grab this, my ladybug interpretation and explanation of me being a lady, but I'm also a bug that's annoying and that I'm not a boba? Can I attempt to make him understand, or her, that you're not gonna play with me? Can I insert that in like that? No. There comes the somebody can tell me I'm real, but that don't mean nothing. And that's when you need to, each individual needs to practice on that spiritual journey. And that spiritual journey is very deep. And you can either go this way or you can go that way. It's your decision, it's your choice. Like I've told both my kids, since they've been growing up, you want to be good or you want to be bad. It's your decision. When you do good things happen. When you do bad things happen, period. That's just what it is. And it's been proven time after time. I've lived it. I'm 31 years old and I've lived it. I've seen it. I've experienced it. It's a beautiful thing once you basically do that and you try to do better, We're going to end up with a daily meditation card. This deck is very special to me. My psychiatrist did provide me this in one of our special meetings that we had in person. And I really do enjoy my psychiatrist session. She's really nice. She listens to me. We have a good relationship. I've had therapists too that I didn't really connect with. And I asked to change because I just didn't feel like I connected with them. And I'm, at the beginning of that relationship with this psychiatrist, which I'm not going to say her name, but I'm going to ask her if I could say her name. But she practices here in Lake County, and she's really great. And but I know the beginning I was like, I don't want to do it. Like, I don't want to, no, who wants to, but she gave me that comfort. She made me feel, she brought me into her comfort zone, and she took the time to really know me, know about me, know my family, everything. And she was really good, and I also had another therapist too. So I have a therapist, and she's the same thing, beautiful. Then I had another therapist. He was a man who was just didn't really understand my story the way. I don't think that he understood all the stress that I was under, and he was putting pressure on me, so I dropped him. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is, you're not gonna feel that connection with just everyone. You're just not. Okay, so we got personal growth, and it says, I appreciate the journey, not just the destination. And that's something that absolutely I had to learn as there's times where, we're not going to like where we are at. We're not going to appreciate the people around us. Like I didn't appreciate the people, I didn't feel comfortable sometimes. Sometimes you could be with people that have good intentions with you, but that want the best for you. But if you do not feel comfortable with them, then that's how you know you're not supposed to be there. If you cannot be your 100% authentic self with them, then why be there? If you cannot fart in front of them, that should tell you something. If you cannot just talk about anything with them, boom, that should tell you something. And so on and so forth, you know? And that's when you need to get up and leave. Easy like that. Don't do that to yourself. Life is so short, so precious. And that's one thing I'm learning. It's like, whoa, like life is so short and it's crazy. Like, I cannot be wasting time anymore. And something to reflect on, right, to close this session here with us is, what are the joys in my journey? You know, to me, I'm going to share it with you, are the memories, the lessons that I've experienced with different individuals. And that brings me joy. That makes me feel like alive, you know. Yeah. What about you? If you want to share with me, go ahead and drop a comment. I want to know, you know, like if you feel like connecting with me. If not, totally okay. I'm very, like I said, very to myself. So if you're that way, it's totally okay. I get it. Missing puzzle. Reflect on enjoyable moments in your current journey and focus on these joys, meditating for 5 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and finish my coffee. I'm going to warm it up because I like my coffee like really hot. And yeah, I hope you have a great day. Love you. Be good. Enjoy your life, and life goes on no matter what. Don't let nobody take your shine away, because you are bright and you are very, 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 very magical. So be careful with the magic that your hands hold. Some of it is dark magic, and some, you know, is pure. Know that you have control on which one you decide to practice on a daily basis. Anyways,